Hey everyone, it's Cam or Jonah here from the Daily Cross, and today I'm just going to be explaining, this is kind of going to be an intro to a series I'm going to be doing called the Via Media. Just kind of explaining it very quickly of what it is and what I'll be doing with the series. So the first video is going to be on praying to the saints, and so it's a great example of, I think, the series in general. The Via Media is going to be going over topics within the Christian faith in a very ecumenical way. So it's going to go over some controversial topics of sorts. And so the example that's going to be the first one is praying to the saints. And so we're going to be looking at the doctrine of praying to the saints and looking at both sides of the coin. And so we'll be looking at, the kind of point of view of, say, Roman Catholics and Eastern Orthodox on it versus traditional Protestantism on praying to the saints. And so with that, what the main goal is to actually break down bad arguments. So I'll be going over some bad arguments I hear a lot of times from the ecclesial, Rome and the Eastern churches and Oriental church, all those, of why it's okay to pray to the saints, like cutting down and saying, hey, these are bad arguments, stop using them. And same to the Protestants on the other side of the opinion that we shouldn't pray to saints, right? And so kind of cutting down on the bad argumentation there. And so the whole point of this series is going to be cutting down on misunderstanding. And so it will be my goal to bridge this gap that some of these traditions have. So we might cover things like Calvinism, why predestination isn't as crazy as you think, or differences in that and Arminianism and that kind of stuff. Why it's understandable, kind of breaking down some of these bad arguments. Say the Lord's Supper is one that I might cover here soon, as well. Just why it's not ridiculous to say take a memorialist view versus a Lord's, sacramental union view, stuff like that. So we can get into those type of topics in a very ecumenical way, and I'm very excited to do so. And so my whole goal is to have a place where we can be ecumenical and start these discussions out in a better way, so that we don't keep resorting to terrible argumentation, which is what I find a lot of the time with some of these subjects. Like, you'll just hear the same zinger from each side, and it's like, let's get past this. These are bad arguments. These are pop apologetic type arguments. Let's get to the beef of it. Let's get to the real meat of the conversation of what is the real problem that historically that there's controversy. What is the true issue here? And so that's going to be the goal of the series. So pretty straightforward. That's pretty much all I have for it. But yeah, I'm very excited to have that out to you soon. And so first video will be praying on the saints, and that will come out very shortly, I hope. So anyways, peace be with you guys. God bless.